Why is it whenever there's a cool combo, it's always you three involved? You shiny, max rarity, glittery pieces of blue expensive cardboard. Except, it's not you guys, it's Diva. That is right. So for this combo, it is going to completely exclude Dragoons, Swap Frog, and TEUS from your opening hand, and you're going to end on a board with 5 or more negates plus 2 or more cards ripped from your opponent's hand. And I'm going to show you exactly how it happens. So we're going to resort these to the back seats and just use Deep Sea Diva and Instant Fusion. We're going to normal summon Diva. Diva's effect is going to supposed to summon Prince. Prince will then send Dragoons to add Dragoons. This Dragoons is going to add Megalo. You could add Prince or Moon Glacier here, but we're going to add Megalo just in case your combo gets stopped along the way. Even before then, it doesn't really matter. You have tons of other cards. If you have TEUS and Dragoons in your starting hand as well, you can just combo off with those cards. It's not too important. So we're going to go ahead and search Megalo. We're going to immediately link off these two monsters to summon Clotheep. Clotheep is a new generic Link 2 monster in the new set, which has an effect very similar to Elder Entity Norden back in 2016. If a fusion monster is summoned to a zone it points to, you can summon one level 4 lower monster from your graveyard and its effects are not negated, which is not too important because we're going to use Dragoons to go into an Exceed monster. So we're going to use Instant Fusion, special summoning a level 4. In this case, we're special summoning Rare Fish, which is a level 4 water with 1500 attack. Keep that in mind, very important, 1500 attack. Because it was special summoned, this effect will then special summon Dragoons from your graveyard. Next, you're going to make an Exceed monster, and you're going to summon Bahamut Shark. Next, you're going to detach Dragoons from Bahamut Shark to special summon a Totally Awesome to one of the other link zones. Dragoons is then going to trigger, and we're going to search Woolen Glacier. Now, here's the cool part. You have 3 waters engraved. Next, we are going to make a link 4 using all of our monsters on our field, including the Totally Awesome, to summon an Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. Now, chain link 1, and then this is gonna get 3 counters because you use 3 monsters. Totally Awesome is going to put Abyssteus back in your hand. Now, 1 water, 2 waters, 3 waters, 4 waters, 5 waters. Now that you have 5 waters engraved, you can now summon Woolen Glacier from your hand. Woolen Glacier's effect, you will rip 2 cards from the opponent's hand. Now they have 3 cards in their starting hand. Next, you're going to use abyssmegalo's effect by discarding these 2 cards, which you searched and brought back to your hand with Totally Awesome, to make Chainlink 1 Abyssteus targeting Dragoons, Chainlink 2 Dragoons to search for Sea Serpent, and then Chainlink 3 Abyssmegalo to add an Abyssskell from your deck to your hand. So we're going to add Mizuchi. Dragoons is going to add Lapis Dragon, and Prince is going to summon Dragoons. Now, Lapis Dragon's effect is going to activate. It's going to special summon itself from the hand because it was added from the deck to the hand by a monster effect or a card effect. Now, we are going to make a link summon with both of these, and we're going to summon Coral Anemone. Now, Coral Anemone, you can target 1 water monster with 1500 or less attack and special summon it. In this case, we are going to special summon Rare Fish. Now, we are going to make another Exceed summon and make Bahamut Shark. Bahamut Shark is going to detach Dragoons to summon Totally Awesome. Now, this Dragoon's effect is going to trigger, and it's going to search as Heavy Infantry. Now, on this ending board, we have 3 negates and Appaloosa, which negates monster effects. We have an Omni negate with Totally Awesome, which sets the card it negates, plus it adds back any water from your graveyard to your hand. You could also revive Totally Awesome if this card survives next turn to special summon another Totally Awesome by detaching material. Additionally, in order to make these 2 cards live, you can go ahead and link summon Woolen Glacier and Bahamut Shark. By doing this, you will lose your battle phase next turn, but you will then be able to summon Abyssteus, making Mizuchi an additional negate, as well as having infantry as a Trident-like effect. In total, with 2 cards ripped from the opponent's hand, 3 negates, 4 negates, a Raigeki, and a 5th negate. This is in total about 7 or 8 interruptions if you're counting all of these different effects. Now, it doesn't end there. There's more. In the second part of this insane diva combo, let's say you have an extender in your hand in the form of Aqua Spirit or Fender. Both of these have pretty much the same effect. This one banishes 1 water, this one banishes 2. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Most people use Aqua Spirit, so let's go with this one. This is your starting hand, these 3. All right, we're going to normal summon Diva. Diva is going to special summon Neptibus. Neptibus' effect will then send Dragoons to add Dragoons. Dragoons' effect, add Megalo. Next, just like before, we're going to link summon directly in a Clotheep. This has a Norden-like ability when a fusion is special summoned. So we're going to use Instant Fusion, special summon. This can be either Mud Dragon or Rare Fish. This combo doesn't matter. We're going to special summon to this zone. Clotheep's effect is going to target 1 level 4 lower monster. We're going to target Dragoons. It's basically following the exact same combo scheme, but this will help make you more familiarized with when to use your activations and the effects. Now, we are going to make an Xyz play. I'm going to put Bahamut Shark in the center, use his effect, detach Dragoons, for something totally awesome. Dragoons is going to search for Neptibus this time. That's because we're not going to link off Totally Awesome. Now, we're going to use Megalo's effect by discarding the Prince and the Dragoons that we searched. Chainlink 1, target Dragoons. Chainlink 2, search. Chainlink 3, we are going to add an Abyssteus. Add Bone Glacia, and we are going to special summon Dragoons. Now, we have 4 waters in grave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need 5 to summon Bone Glacia. So, we are going to link summon abyssmegalo and Clotheep for any rank 3, or link 3. This could be Unicorn, this could be Decode Talker, it could be any link 3. Now, because we have 5 waters in grave now, we are going to special summon Bone Glacia. Now, Bone Glacia will be summoned to either zone, but personally, I'm going to keep him in this zone right here. Now, he's going to rip 2 cards out of the opponent's hand. Next, we are going to link Bahamut Shark and Unicorn, which are link 3 and 1, to make Appaloosa. Appaloosa uses 2 monsters, it'll have 2 counters. Next, we're going to use Aqua Spirit, and we're going to banish our Bahamut Shark, our 1 copy, and we're going to overlay these 2 to make another Bahamut Shark, detach Dragoons, special summon our second Totally Awesome for our second Omni Negate, and then just Dragoons is going to trigger its effect, and we can then search for either Lapis Dragon, Infantry, or Diva. So like the combo before, if we choose to add Lapis Dragon, we can special summon it, then link both Bahamut Shark and Lapis Dragon to the grave to summon an Abyssteus. Doing that will make this card live and give you 2 negates, 2 Omni Negates for 4 negates, and a spell negate for 5 negates, as well as 2 cards ripped from the opponent's hand, and they start with 4 cards. That's overkill. But if we go back, and instead of searching Lapis Dragon, we instead search Infantry, we can link off both Bone Glacia and Bahamut Shark, which will get rid of your battle phase, summon Abyssteus, giving us a spell negate and a Raigeki-like effect to search for any Mermail monster from your deck, giving us a total of 2 negates, 4 negates, 5 negates, 6 interruptions, as well as 2 cards ripped from the opponent's hand. Now, if you decide to keep your Bone Glacia on the field and not get rid of it, that's totally fine. You can then search for Diva, so you have a follow-up play next turn. However, because you have 2 Totally Awesomes, they can revive any water from your graveyard back into your hand, which you have Diva's Neptibus. And because this combo only uses 2 of your 3 Dragoons, if you add Neptibus or Diva, you can use their effect next turn to send Dragoons to add Infantry and a Megalo and get ready for your decay. Which, if you do that combo, you're going to want to keep Bone Glacia on the field. So personally, I would search for Lapis Dragon, Special Lapis, go ahead and link these 2 off, and summon Abyssteus, and equip Mizuchi to her. So you're ending with 2 monster negates, 2 omni negates, a spell negate, and this. You're also going to have 2 random cards in your hand, because this is a 3-card combo, which is diva plus instant plus any level 4 extender per se. If it was white or a stingray, you can just discard a card from your hand to summon it. You should have to modify your graveyard a bit, so you can get 5 to summon Molan Glacier. So I hope you guys can put this combo to use. It's fairly simple. It does not use TEUS, does not use Dragoons, does not use Swap Frog. It uses Instant Fusion with Clotheep to get a Norden-like effect and just start summoning so many Exceeds in Master Rule 4. This does not use Needle Fiber. It is not Master Rule 5. And you can still summon 2 Totally Awesomes off of 2 Bahamut Sharks.